The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking... And Messi! Off the post! Plays a sharp little ball here. Plays it... Oh, what a climb! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's made its way to him. Thuram makes the interception. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Now it's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper beats it away. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Oh, some tackle that. Tanaka. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Serginho. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hazard. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rafinha. And he was quick to react. Could move up a gear here. Ambitious ball here. It's a mighty effort!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No, that's been intercepted. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Mbappe. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Baresi. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, no joy this time. Rafinha. And it's Serginho. Stood up well to him there. Serginho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is... it's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zola, lofted it, he rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
pinches it off him. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Half-time getting close now. Thinks about the shot. Azar! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And this is Messi. Zola. And it's Ibrahimovic. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And Zola! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Spread it left. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Drilled in low. And he's there to belt it away. And here's the chance to counter. Ibrahimovic. Pele. And here's Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Corinthians finding their passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the counter is on. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played into the box. That's a decent clearance. Messi. Zola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The attendance for this match
Almost an hour gone. Oh, super find.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Van der Ven getting this one clear. So, what can they make of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Makaleli gets a foot in here, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Zola. Azar. And now the breakaway. And it's Serginho. Looking for a runner. And it's hoisted clear.
Substitution.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now, can they get him away? Messi! Should have equalised.
Mbappe is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Pelé. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They may end up with some regret.
Tries a shot! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 11.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for...
And a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's superb. Tries a measured ball. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making another change here.
Number 11. Johan Cruyff.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Ibrahimovic. Number 9. Messi.
Tries to play it through. Here it is. Charge! No mistake!
George Best. Number
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Number 8.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Hullet.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, played right into his path. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great chance! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Out to the right, and it's Thuram. Aimed in towards Luis Suarez! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has been cleared. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. And here's Kaká. Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chooses to go back, and he's in on... It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's there to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer, that's a little off target. Hong Kong applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kimmich. Bergkamp. Nicely spread. Oh, that's delightful. A corner it is then. Thuram gets it away. And they've got a throw. Beckenbauer. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro, pressing high and with purpose. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Pelé providing an outlet on that flank.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Kubo. Looking to play him in. He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Makaleli. Baresi. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Kaka. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pelé! Pelé! Superb from Pelé! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Manchester United are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show.
Chance! Just too high.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Thuram. Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Zola. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Goes forward. Zola chasing after it. And it's Thuram. That ball looks a good one. Zola could try cutting inside here. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kubo. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Mateus. Bergkamp. Hazard. Played out wide. It's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. Hazard is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 5, Rashford. Substitutions taking place.
And he's been shifted off it. Spread it left. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in. Mateus. Can he get it through? Makaleli. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff, can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's through, it's one and a shot! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 82 minutes is number 7, Raul.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's off and running. He's got plenty of space out wide here, showing good feet. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Messi. Beckenbauer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he wins. A mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Raul, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.